Hey, my beautiful soul tribe, thank you for checking out my channel for the Love and Water Tarot. It's your girl Chianti, and I'm going to jump right into a collective reading. Again, this is for the collective, all signs, no matter what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is, and no matter if you're cross-watching for any sign, okay? It is a general read. Everything I say won't resonate for every last single one of you. Some things will, some things won't. Keep what resonates for you, release what doesn't. If I get it right for you, take care of your girl with the like, comment, subscribe, share, say a little prayer. And if you're interested in booking me for a private reading, please email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. That information is also provided in the description box below the video. You guys will definitely hear some sounds from outside and inside of my house. Please bear with me. We're going to work through them anyway, okay? I went ahead and laid the cards down and try to condense the time, and I actually took some notes so we can get straight into what I'm seeing that's going on with all of us. I have two specific messages. The first one is going to be for the individual, right? This is just about you on a spiritual level in your individual self, not necessarily dealing with other energies, right? And what I jotted down was for you to speak and communicate with your spirit guides. Confess your fears and wait. You will receive communication and confirmation in a very magical way, or confirmation of the power of your own magic. You will get the confirmation that you are free from a toxic bond or from feeling stuck. Your higher self will be activated and your third eye will be enhanced, and you will see things crystal clear. Your spirit guides will confirm that you are protected and prevented from harm. There's a confession coming from someone, and this will help you see things crystal clear concerning that confession that may be coming in. I'm getting big energy confess your fears and things like that to your spirit guides, or a higher power, right? Confess those things, right? And also, if it's just an irrational fear of rejection, confess that to your spirit guides. Have that conversation with your spirit guides if you're needing some sort of assistance to activate your higher self. Now, if this is concerning an energy dealing with others, which a lot of you this is, there is evidence, facts, and proof that are going to be presented that now is the time to make a move, right? This is what's happening to someone in the collective, okay? It's requiring a higher self activation, an awakening to set oneself free from toxic bonds, addictions, repeat patterns, trauma bonds, and stuck feelings. There will be big confessions because of this, for sure. There could be an irrational fear of rejection, or there could just be a flat out confession or rejection of the toxicity that has been occurring. There is an energy in these cards of seeking communication or confirmation, or some form of magical chemistry. A divinely guided conversation between energies concerning protection and prevention from harm. Whatever conversation is coming up, it is not intended to be hurtful. And this will lead to someone using their intuition and seeing things crystal clear concerning a true confession, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, but really quickly I'm going to show you the overall energy was moving and screenshots. So this is the energy of needing proof, evidence, or facts about making some sort of move. Cancerian energy involved. Next I have toxicity and higher self. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here, but toxicity reads bound. The devil card, addictive pattern, addictions, patterns, energy vampire, trauma bond, or stuck. And then there's the higher self activation, higher self integration, awakening, timeline shift. Under here is courage and change, and under the moving is unbothered. So there's definitely an energy of some forward movement happening. Next I have rejection, irrational fear, saying no or dismissal, along with the confession, unexpected message, unveiling, justification. There's definitely someone apprehensive about making some sort of confession here to someone because there's a fear of rejection. But I do feel like someone has all the facts, the evidence, and the proof that they need to make some sort of move and have some sort of courage to make some sort of change, for sure. I'm getting this very strongly. Next we have magic and chemistry here, and I have reservations. Communications and confirmation, and under there is tied up and trapped. So there's definitely some energy of needing some confirmation or some communication about getting out of some sort of toxic energy here. Whether this is just definitely being addicted, there's some sort of patterns, if there's an energy vampire, trauma bond, or somebody's just feeling stuck. Next I have the Archangel Michael here. protection, preventing from harm, divine intervention. And then we have this interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. So there is definitely there's big conversation energy coming here, because last but not least, I have a second card with confession on it. Do you see that? 2 cards of confessions. So ready to come clean, right your wrongs, exploring the truth and all that's hidden, expressing heartfelt feelings and emotions, and underneath this third eye, which is the high priestess, connecting with higher self, spiritual insight and foresight, seeing things crystal clear, and a tool of guidance. So the signs that I have here, doesn't have to be any of those signs, but for sure I have Cancerian, I have Capricorn, I have Cancer, Pisces energy here. Divine intervention is definitely Sagittarius energy for me, but put it where it goes, because it doesn't have to be any of those signs. But again, guys, whichever way this is going, for some of you it feels kind of like, if it's a spiritual thing, it kind of feels like in Catholicism, how you have confession, right? Feels like some sort of confession, like in a matter of just like being honest with your spirit, guys. It's kind of like almost like prayer, like being honest, speaking to God and being honest with your prayers about what it is that you want, right? In order to activate your higher self. A lot of you will get a confirmation. You will get the confirmation, right? You have to talk with God, talk to a higher power, talk to your spirit guides, and it will help you gain clarity on some situations that maybe you've been needing clarity on. For others of you, I do feel like this could be an incoming conversation with someone. There is someone who is definitely that's definitely getting all the evidence, the proof, and the facts that there is time to make some sort of move. I feel like in order to make that move, someone will have to activate their higher self, and it's in relation to this devil energy. It's in relation to getting themselves unfree. It takes courage to change, though, and I see that it's like having the courage to change, right? For sure. I definitely feel like for a lot of you, there is someone that wants to have some sort of confession. they want to unveil something. They want to justify something, but they could definitely be afraid. They could have an irrational fear of a rejection here. For somebody, there's somebody that is flat out that's going to confess that they want to reject something. They want to say no to something and dismiss something, because they definitely want, it feels like, I don't want to say it like that, but like I'm better than this with the toxicity. Like I don't want to be attached and stuck with this anymore. There could literally be someone confessing and rejecting something. I definitely have too many cards of communication and confirmation. Someone could definitely be seeking confirmation via communication that you guys still have some sort of magic or chemistry going here, right? Someone could be definitely searching for that confirmation. I definitely see there's too many cards of interview, talk, to get on the same page, communication here, confession here, right? Another confession card here, right? So there's definitely, listen, if this is not you talking and speaking to your spirit guides or a higher power or a higher source, this is literally someone that is wanting to speak to you. But what I'm loving about the entire thing is that with the third eye here, there's a high priestess here. There is definitely someone that is connected with their higher self, that has spiritual insight and foresight, that's going to see things crystal clear and get a tool of guidance about a confession here for sure. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get some tarot clarification on this for you guys. Again, if this sounds familiar, if it's sounding like I'm getting it right for you, take care of your girl with that like, comment, subscribe, and share. Email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com if you're interested in booking me for a private reading, just for shits and giggles. I'm going to get one on what is the what's the evidence, proof, and facts about that something that there's an energy that someone needs to get moving. And I do feel like we're moving and unbothered. It's almost like don't even bother with some sort of energy, right? It's like you got all the proofs, the facts, and the evidence that you need about a situation, and it's almost like unbothered. It's like don't even let it bother you no more. Yep. Moving on. Thank you. Next. Wasting time. Yes. There's an energy of getting all the proof, evidence, and facts that there's something that you need not be bothered by anymore. And it's an energy of moving on, thank you, next, because there's something that's a waste of time. And there's an energy of having all the proof, evidence, and facts that one needs to do this. Give me one tarot card on this energy for me, Spirit. The Four of Cups. And I feel like being bored and discontent, feeling like this is all the proof, evidence, and the facts that someone needs, right? Four of Cups. Put this where this goes, y'all. I'm just calling it. Yep, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is dealing with energies that you feel like are stubborn, selfish, unyielding, unwielding. This could definitely be like penny pinchers, misers. It's just a selfish energy. Four Wands, yes. I feel like there's an energy of definitely feeling that way. Like I'm bored and discontent. And I feel like with all these fours here, because I have the 4 pentacles, the 4 cups, and I have the 4 wands under here, it's almost like being very bored, selfish, and discontent with multiple connections. I feel like it's more than one connection that someone is feeling this way about, right? It's like I'm feeling like no matter how much I try, or no matter like how much I give, I'm like dealing with stubborn, selfish, lazy energies here, right? For sure, it could definitely be an energy of like I gotta start saving my money because I am not satisfied in this situation. So let's see. Let's talk about this toxicity and this higher self activation. There is most definitely an energy. I feel like the higher self activation, the integration, the awakening, and the timeline shift is definitely this clarity on this toxicity, this double card, these addictions, these patterns, this energy vampire, trauma bond, or stuck feeling. I definitely feel like someone is activating their higher self because of this, right? They're having an awakening to this. The Knight of Swords, and it definitely feels like there's action being taken, right? Yes, the Tower. Why does it feel like a wake-up call? It feels like some sort of wake-up call with the Tower. I feel like the Tower definitely comes in as quite the shock, quite the surprise. I don't know, it could almost be feeling like, I don't know why, so tribe, I'm getting like somebody is being awakened out of a slumber. Yes, it feels like someone is awakening out of a slumber. It's like the Tower, Scorpio energy, boom, and it's like taking action here. This could also be some swift communication coming in, unexpected message, unveiling some sort of justification here with the Tower. This could definitely be that. You have 2 of Wands, the Emperor. Okay. Okay, give me one more on this. The 5 of Pentacles. Yep, I do feel like there's an energy of like, the 5 of Pentacles, I definitely feels like the energy of feeling left out in the cold, feeling this feeling of lack. It could definitely be a part of this devil energy, right? Feeling stuck, feeling like you're dealing with energy vampires, something about repeat patterns. It's an energy of taking action because of that. Look, the 6 of Swords, to move on or move away. Ooh, y'all. There go Pisces. Yeah, see, I feel like with the Hangman and the 9 of Swords, this is like somebody definitely coming to that realization. This is about coming to the realization about being stuck in a situation with the 9 of Swords that causes constant anxiety, stress, and sleepless nights. Yes, ooh-wee. Let's get one for this confession because there is a confession coming here. And this confession could be coming from someone who has an irrational fear that someone will say no or someone will be dismissive, right? There could also be the energy of someone literally confessing finally, right? Coming out and flat out rejecting something, right? Saying no and dismissing something. You just have to put yourself where you go in it if you go there at all. Give me some for this. Give me some for this. What's this confession about? The Hierophant. I'm sorry, it flipped on the floor. Give me a second. You could be dealing with a Taurus. This could be rejecting a job. This could be rejecting a contract. This could be rejecting a marriage. This could be rejecting a commitment, right? This could be someone afraid that if they confess this, if they give some sort of confession, that the offer could be rejected, or just someone flat out rejecting it, right? For sure. Yep, the 10 of Cups. Yep. Someone, I don't know why I'm hearing black sheep. Someone could feel like the black sheep of a family here, black sheep of a job, a black sheep of a community or something like that, for sure. Or there's literally someone that is getting ready to reject with the Hierophant and 10 of Cups. I don't know, a community, a soul tribe. Like I said, it could be a work family. Yep, the 6 of Swords, because I'm moving on. There could be someone that is worried that someone is moving on, or this could be someone that's literally saying no and dismissing a situation and saying that they're moving on with the 6 of Swords. Let's get some for this communication and confirmation, because there's definitely going to be communication, there's going to be confirmation, and it's about the craft energy. It's about magic or chemistry. So if it's not like the communication coming in about the magic that whoever I'm speaking to, there could definitely be like communication coming in confirming that you're magical, right? That the magician energy, like whatever it is that you're manifesting, that there's chemistry and there's a spark for it, right? For sure. I'm hearing chemists. Some of you are chemists or scientists, something about communication about science or something to that effect. But there could also be communication or confirmation literally coming from an individual about the magic and chemistry that someone shares or something to that effect. Let me get some for this. Let me see. Spirit, clarify this energy for me for my soul tribe. If the magician comes out, I'm going to have a fit. Uh-oh. The moon and the 9 of wands. And under here is the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. With the moon and magic here and the 9 of wands, for some of you, I feel like this is like there could be energy with the moon and the 9 of wands where someone could be feeling very emotional, and they could be feeling very wounded. They could have been some sort of battle to manifest something. Like, let's say you guys have put your heart and soul into something and you're feeling wounded and not defeated, but definitely wounded. You're getting ready to get some sort of confirmation and communication that's going to validate what it is that you've been doing, right? Yes. Now, for some of you, there's a communication coming from this wounded warrior. There's someone with the moon. They could definitely, I'm feeling like upside down or inside out. With the 9 of wands energy here, someone who's been through something. Very wounded. This apprehensive energy here. There could be a confession coming from an apprehensive person. Guarded, cautious, and afraid of people. Yes, someone could be afraid with confession, apprehensive, and upheaval. Someone could be afraid about confessing something because they know when they confess it, there's going to be this tower, right? The shock, the unexpected. Yeah, for sure. Someone could definitely be apprehensive about confessing something to you with the tower because they could be afraid that you're going to pop off, right? Some of you, yeah, for sure. For sure. Just put it where it goes. The Queen of Swords here is definitely analytical. So this is someone that is making head over heart decisions and definitely being very analytical about whatever this communication or this confirmation that's coming in here, right? Some of you are going to get communication and confirmation that the things that you are manifesting, whatever it is that you're putting your energy and effort into, that the chemistry, the spark is there. You're going to get a confirmation with the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Wands that you are getting out of an oppressive situation. The Ace of Cups is under here. For some of you, this could definitely be someone that is coming towards you, and you may have to make an analytical decision. With the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, definitely there is some sort of battle that is getting ready to end here, because the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. This is someone who's wounded, but they're still pushing forward, and the 10 is that final push. But the Ace of Cups is under here. So there is some sort of beautiful new beginning here happening for sure. Let's get one for this interview, because here's another conversation. For some of you, this could be about work. You could be getting ready to definitely get some communication about a job here, for sure. Maybe you had an irrational fear that you weren't going to get this or something to that effect, for sure. Maybe you were afraid that it was going to be a rejection, because I see the interview in a hamster wheel. Some of you are definitely dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign here, but there's definitely a conversation. There's a talk to get on the same page. And even if this is just you getting on the same page with your spiritual team, your spiritual guides, or your higher power, right? Talk, right? Talk to them, because you are you ask for protection if you need it. You are prevented from harm. There's something about divine intervention, but I also feel like there's a conversation there's a literal conversation for some of you. And it's divinely guided, though. I do feel like we're prevented from harm. The 9 of Pentacles, this is someone single, solid, stable, and abundant, right? There's definitely like some sort of protection over your abundance, your stability here. The Knight of Pentacles, long-term stability coming in. The 3 of Cups, something about celebrating. Some of you are going to get some sort of job offer here, for sure. Or something about your finances being divinely guided and protected, and something about you celebrating something dealing with finances. There could also be someone who is wanting to come towards someone and have a serious conversation about long-term plans here with the Knight of Pentacles. But the 3 of Cups feels like a celebratory energy. Yeah, with soulmates, 2 of Cups, hell yeah. Yeah, but I feel the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I know that something has been going on here. Now I have a couple of 3s, and there could definitely be someone who wants to try to talk and get on the same page with someone after some sort of betrayal here, because I have 2 3s, 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups here. Put it where it goes. For sure, it could be someone coming in wanting to talk, and they're like, I don't want to harm you, right? I don't want to have this conversation. I don't even know when that Chariot came out, but there's the energy of movement. I told you. Give me one more on this conversation. I have someone here being the 9 of Pentacles here. So this is someone, you don't have to necessarily be single, but this is single, solid, stable, and abundant, with, without, or despite. And I have this energy definitely having divine protection on it, right? Give me one more for this. The Emperor. Ooh wee. This could be literally the Lord blessing someone. But again, some of you have a conversation coming with the boss, business owner, employer, maybe even the divine masculine energy, the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Sagittarius energy here. Changes. Destined, fated, divinely guided changes. Yep, the Ace of Swords. There's that conversation. It's for damn sure a conversation coming in here. A divinely guided one, the Tower. It's going to be a sudden shock about it. It's going to be a shock for sure, and I feel it because the Tower is under there. So let's get one for this third eye in confession, because I feel like whatever is being confessed, right, for sure. I feel like whether this is you intuitively like asking your spirit guides for help to activate your higher self, to get out of some devil energy where you have irrational fears or afraid of moving on or being told no. Some of you, this is all about you having a conversation with God. For sure. And I do feel like you will get the communication and the confirmation that you need from God, that you are spiritually protected and prevented from harm. This is going to open up your third eye, right? You having this confession and speaking with God or your spirit guides open and honestly, this will help you open up your third eye and help you be able to see things crystal clearly. You'll get your spiritual insight and foresight for sure. This could be two-pronged. This could be both ways. But I also see there's a confession coming in. But I do see a high priestess here, someone who is connecting with their higher self. They have spiritual insight and foresight. They are seeing things crystal clear. And they're having very intuitive guidance about this confession. About someone ready to come clean, ready to right their wrongs, exposing the truth and all that's hidden. Everything that's hidden. Expressing your heartfelt feelings and emotions. Someone will definitely be able to see this clearly. Tell me something about this. The Sun, see? The Sun is illumination. You could be dealing with the Leo. This is about seeing things crystal clearly. This is about everything being illuminated. It also feels very happy here. Look, the Tower. I told you this is going to be a shock. There's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a shock or an upheaval. It's very unexpected. For sure. Some of you, there's something that's going to wake you out of your sleep, or someone's going to show up at your house or something here, because I have this Chariot energy, but it's something about in your sleep. So some of you will get messages in your sleep here. Some of you, there will be someone who will wake you out of your sleep. The Sun is here. Give me one more here. I love it though. This is seeing things crystal clear. This is also being blessed. Some of you are really going to see that you are blessed. The Nine of Swords. This is seeing everything clear, because there's that nighttime energy again. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So there could be someone who is definitely wanting to confess and right their wrongs. And definitely with the Sun, definitely wanting to illuminate you. With the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands, there could definitely be someone who is stressed, worried about this Knight of Wands energy, right? About reckless, impulsive energy, right? About things being all over the place here for sure. Yep. There's a King of Cups under here. For some of you, there is a person that wants to confess here. The King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, yes, about some sort of changes in that. There could be someone that wants to confess and apologize and change this, for sure. I also feel like I said, if this is just you literally having to confess your stress, your worries, your anxiety, like it's to a higher power in order to activate your higher self, right? There's definitely an energy of getting some sort of confirmation. A lot of you, I definitely feel like there's direct communication coming in from someone though that wants to confess something. And I feel like your third eye is open because someone is connected with their higher self, and because of their spiritual insight and foresight, they will be able to see things clearly. Someone will know if someone has changed or not. They will see it clearly. They will. You'll know if someone has changed or not. And I also feel like the divine will also give you communication and confirmation. Something about even though that you're deep in your emotions and you may definitely be feeling kind of emotional, your hard work, something about your hard work will pay off, okay? I love you guys. If I got it right for you, take care of your girl with a like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're interested in booking me, please email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay high vibing. I have more messages for us soon. Bye, my soul tribe.